What's up everybody, Leonardo 2003 here, and we're back today to review episode 5B of Rise of the TMNT, Mascot Melee. Before I start breaking down the plot, this is the final episode from the splurge of 10 episodes that Nickelodeon has thrown at us through the premiere week. We're all caught up on episode reviews, until these next 3 episodes. This is from the Tumblr page Mikey and Pizza, but take it with a grain of salt because they've been wrong already on Rise of the TMNT on episode air dates and numbers. But here we see 6B, Minotaur Maze, 7A, The Gumbus, and 7B, Mrs. Cuddles. They're all supposedly coming out in October, so that's exciting. Now let's get into the review. The episode kicks off with Raphael doing some recon work. This is the first time that a turtle has gone out into public during daylight, so Raph is a little bit nervous. He's in disguise as a hippo, using the same costume that they used to lure Hypnopotamus in Newsworthy. There were a bunch of old school Turtles references in this episode, the first being Mikey saying that his initial idea for a disguise was for Raph to wear a trench coat. Raph's hippo costume actually works perfectly, as it appears to be Mascot Day or something like that in New York. But the true mission here is for Raphael to go to a store for a birthday gift for Splinter, a new robe. We see a flashback of the Turtles watching a Jupiter Jim movie. And why the hell are there mutant silverfish in this movie? Don't act like those aren't silverfish, because they have to be. But anyways, Splinter comes out for training, and his robe is looking pretty raggedy. He starts doing jumping jacks, and the Turtles are scarred for life. Raphael can't see very well out of his costume, so the Turtles are in the turtle tank, giving him directions from a telescope. We find out that Raphael has a peanut allergy, which is really random. In the 2012 series, he was afraid of bugs, and that made sense, especially when they had to fight those mutant cockroaches. But this just seems totally random. And the kid that offered him the peanut butter ice cream is the exact same kid from the episode War and Pizza. The Turtles in the tank get a video text from April, with a meme that she made. It's pretty funny, being a Nyan Cat spoof. Who remembers that cute cat? Anyways, the meme also has a 1987 Raphael head on a hippo, so that's pretty cool.
Join me.
Does the phrase, "go suck a lemon," hold any meaning for you?
Raph then bumps into a strange man with a really long red beard, and he'll be around later in the episode. Raph finally makes it to the store, Russ's short, hairy, and surly clothing, the perfect store for Splinter. But there's one problem. Raphael lost his wallet. He starts bugging out, asking people if they've seen it. After his brothers start giving him a bunch of crap for losing it, he bumps into a random guy, and his hippo head falls off. But it's all good, because that meme that April made is somehow on a billboard, so everyone thinks that Raph is the Turtlepotamus meme. Raph starts taking advantage of the situation by taking pictures with a bunch of fans, and collecting some tips along the way. After Raph collects a bunch of cash, 4 mascots at the event begin to get oddly jealous of all the attention that he's getting. The mascots being Sergeant Woodpecker, Joey the Junkyard Dog, Atomic Lass, and Robot Vampire. The mascots begin to sing around Raphael, taunting him in the process. After they smack Raph around a little bit, his brothers finally come out and have his back. Here's another old school TMNT reference. As Donnie is waiting for the door to close on the turtle tank, he whistles the 1987 theme song. And there's another shot of Jupiter Jim and a bunch of silverfish. That's just really strange to me. Imagine the 2003 series Turtles watching a movie with mouse or robots on it. That'd just be weird. And next, this is where things get weird. But just wait, because they get even weirder later on. The mascots challenge the Turtles to a dance-off, as they get down to some dubstep music. Donnie's battle shell turns into a turntable, and things get wild. This dance-off is actually kind of violent, as they're not only dancing, but trying to hurt each other in the process. Donatello shows that he still has that soft spot in his heart for females, just like in the 2012 series, as he flirts a little bit with Atomic Lass. After a few dabs, the Turtles give the grand finale. They jump onto the Turtlepotamus meme billboard and pull off the final old school Turtles reference, doing the ninja rap dance, infamously performed by Vanilla Ice in Secret of the Ooze. That's 4 old school TMNT references in one episode, from the '87 series and the first 2 live action movies. It's probably best that they didn't reference the 3rd live action movie.
Swing!
Back to the dancing action, Donnie ends up decapitating one of the mascots, and look who lies under the costume, the red bearded man that bumped into Raph earlier on in the episode. And then it's revealed that he is the one that stole Raph's wallet, along with many other people's cash from pickpocketing. Raph then knocks another helmet off, but plot twist, it's a mutant bug. All of the other mascots then reveal themselves to be bugs. I'm gonna guess that these 4 mutants were all criminals, and after getting mutated, they decided to dress up in costumes to try to steal money from people. But that's just a completely random shot in the dark. Now it's on, a 4-on-4 battle between mutant cockroaches and mutant turtles. The battle was short, just like most of the battles in this series. It was pretty forgettable too. The only takeaways are that we got to see some of Donnie's shell gadgets in action, and what his naked softshell looks like. The turtles defeat the mutant roaches, get their money back, and return home to give Splinter his birthday gift. But Splinter loves the new robe so much that he wants to save it for a special occasion, and then begins training, giving the turtles some more nightmares. I definitely have mixed thoughts on this episode. It was bonkers, showing off some new mutants. I don't think that these cockroaches will be seen many more times through the series. I'm guessing we'll see them maybe just one more time. But the absolute randomness of this episode was crazy. The turtles were all out in broad daylight with so many humans. That's something that we aren't used to seeing. Raph was literally taking pictures with everybody that he saw, and they were getting right up close and personal to him. I know it's covered up by the fact that everybody thinks that they're in costumes, but it still takes away from the turtles' realism. Even though Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are about the opposite of realism, I think you guys know what I'm trying to say. But what made up for all this craziness was all of the old school Turtles references throughout the episode. Those alone made this one worth the watch. At the end of the day, I'd rate this episode a 7. The half-assed action, along with the utter randomness, left a lot to be desired, but some old school Turtles references made up for a lot of it. But how'd you guys like this episode? You gotta let me know in the comments down below. The episode was definitely funny, don't get me wrong, but it was just so random. It's so Rise of the TMNT. This episode is the epitome of Rise of the TMNT. It's random, it's kind of like a single episode, not much of an expanding plot or anything like that, but it's still fun, it's still entertaining, and all of the references, it just makes it all so much fun.
Swing!
And before I forget, guys, how many of you would be interested in me buying the turtle tank and some of the new Rise of the TMNT action figures for a little unboxing on the channel? I know I don't usually do stuff like that. If you've been a long-time subscriber, you've seen my my TMNT box unboxings that I used to do. But those products, they ended up just getting too cheap, and it was really just becoming a waste of money. But those Rise of the TMNT action figures, they're looking really cool. And that turtle tank, it looks sick. But not the playset. That thing is like $150. The turtle tank, it's only like $35, and all the figures are about $10 each. So if you guys request it and you want it, maybe I'll buy it and I'll do an unboxing. So let me know in the comments down below, everybody. And whew, we finally did it. We're all caught up on Rise of the TMNT episodes. We've reviewed all 10 so far that have been released, and we've got 3 that are supposedly slated for an October release, so 3 more episode reviews will be coming in October. As long as those episodes are correct, it'll be Minotaur Maze, the Gumbus, and Mrs. Cuddles, but the Longest Fight, that one might be airing this Saturday. There's confusion out there. Some TV listings have one episode, some websites have another. So it's really all up in the air right now, everybody, but you'll definitely be seeing some more Rise of the TMNT episode reviews sometime soon, because there's a new episode airing this Saturday, so that one will be reviewed as soon as possible. I'll have that first issue of Rise of the TMNT. I'm going to do a Let's Read of that. It'll be up on the channel soon. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you stay tuned this far, you just mean so much to me. It's so awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And peace out.
Shwing!